What is going on, everyone? My name is Brab and thank you all for yet watching another video. We are looking forward to upcoming week because there's a lot of news regarding Bitcoin and which is very bullish for the space in my opinion. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so as always, let's start off by looking at some on-chain data for Bitcoin. Let's zoom out and look at this chart because since Wednesday, when I made my last video, we actually saw a massive pump above this major resistance line at around 64.2k, all the way up to resistance at around 66.5k. If we zoom out and we look at this is a daily chart, by the way, guys, and we see we have this massive trend line, which is so far had a pretty significant rejection each time from this level. Once we broke above it, it has been rejecting us pretty heavily. So yeah, we could expect to go back down, but as I mentioned in a couple of videos ago, I drew this because this is what I think that will happen. Because looking at some things that have changed since then, if we look at, we hide all these drawings. If we look at this, we can see that actually for the first time since we were in this pattern, we had made a higher low right here than we have made the low prior to this. So this, in my opinion, signaling some bullish trend shift in the market for Bitcoin. So that's also why I believe that right now we will see a breakout from this level right here. And yeah, ultimately, once we take out this level, even we need to close actually above like 68.3k. If we manage to do that, as I said in the last video, all the liquidity here because of this double top is gone, and we will shoot up in price with probably a breakout target if we zoom out of about around 90k, something like right here at 90k. Also, again, this blue line is the date of election. So once we see a new president for the United States, that usually always after we saw a new president, price from assets went up. So no matter who wins, usually the price goes up. Of course, if Trump wins, we will probably see some more gains. Looking at the stats right now, it's looking pretty slim. It's like a 49.5 versus 50.5 chance. So yeah, this is nobody knows. It's very even. So if Trump wins, we could expect some big massive gains from crypto. Okay, so why do I believe that right now we are actually gonna break above this level and see some more upside? Well, we have a very, very bullish catalyst incoming starting tomorrow, Monday. We have actually FTX repaying 60 billion in cash, not in crypto, to their creditors that had lost their money when they went bankrupt. So yeah, we can expect that from this $16 billion, a lot is gonna find its way back into crypto because all these people were invested in crypto, and they are actually starting to repay tomorrow, which is very huge. We of course had, once we look at the chart right here, we had the FUD of Mt. Gox selling their Bitcoin. That's why we went down all the way from 70k to 55k, and they were only selling 9 billion. Here as well, we had the German government selling Bitcoin, also had a of course the Japanese trade FUD, which got the price down. But if we look at, once we had the news of like huge selling events, we saw a lot of price actually to the downside. Right now we have the news that there's actually 16 billion, which is way more than the 9 billion and 3 billion combined that has been sold. It's probably gonna go, the price should go up in my opinion. So that's why I believe that this time we were gonna break this level. Also, another huge thing, oh wait, let me make this clear right here. Yeah, another huge thing, here we have the global money supply, and it's in the green, and the Bitcoin price is in the black. So we can see quite a big correlation. This is the growth, so this is not the total supply, this is the growth of the global money supply. And every time we see this increasing, we see the Bitcoin price also following up, which is logically because the more money there is, the more money people are going to invest, the less I mean, the more money stocks will gonna be worth. So yeah, we can see a nice correlation. And right now, if we look here, we zoom in on this. Oh, we can't zoom in here. But if we look at this, we can see that the pace of the money supply is being, or is going up, which is leading to Bitcoin also going up. So if we look at the amount where we are right now, we could look at it like similar as we were right here at this point, or as we were right here. And after that, we saw a massive rally for the Bitcoin price, also for the global money supply. But yeah, this is also signaling that there might be a massive bull run coming, like we had the previous 2 times. So this is interesting to look out for, and also very bullish news. Then another reason why I believe that we are gonna see massive returns is because every time we had closed a September in the green, we had seen October, November, December also very bullish months. We saw it last year right here. We saw it in 2016 right here. We had a green September, and also we had a 3 green following months. Also 2015 we saw the exact same. And this is also pretty interesting, because if we look at this, these were also after each other. And right now we had 2 green, I mean, like last year we had the green September, October, November, December. And then the year after, we also starting off with the green September. So this could be exactly the same as we had right here, which could mean that we might have like a 15% October, a 5% November, and a 30% December, just like in 2016. If we look at this chart. So yeah, this is signaling like a very bullish Q4. If we look at the quarterly returns, we see that on average Q4 is 88% upside. So yeah, you can bet your money that it's probably gonna be worth more after Q4 ends than it's right now, in my opinion. So yeah, that's also something to look out for. And then lastly, we can see that altcoins actually have been recovering, with meme coins leading. We see Bonk and Pepe up huge. Also, we saw Sai up 22%. It had a massive bump, but then a nice retest. So right now it's dropped a bit. Render same. It has had a nice little pump towards $6.70, but 78 even. But right now it's trending down a little bit. So yeah, we can expect next week to be bullish for altcoins once Bitcoin start going up as well. So lastly, we have this post from Rendosi Takamoto. He is suggesting that a Q4 breakout just saw last year render around 9x. If we look at this chart, indeed last year Q4 right here, we broke out from this downward sloping trend line. We went up by about 9x, and if we have something similar happening right now, that will mean that render is gonna be at around $60, which in my opinion is likely to be the top of the bull, like the top of render this bull cycle. If you've been following me on Twitter, you can actually see that I put up some price predictions down here, what I believe are gonna be the price targets for this second half of the bull run. I have rendered around $35 to $75, so $60 would be right in line with what I believe would happen. So yeah, if you've been following me on Twitter, you can see all my posts. I post daily, as you can see. Yeah, a lot of technical analysis. So yeah, be sure to follow me. We already have 86 followers. Yeah, thank you all who's following me on Twitter. Also, leave a like, subscribe on YouTube. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys all for watching. Peace out.